All right. So this is American buttercream. It's already crusted over so I can touch it. And I have a bag here with a different color of American buttercream. It's just royal blue. And all I'm gonna do is start from the middle and close to the cake, because you already have buttercream on it, so you don't want to add a lot more. Try to keep it as level as you can. If you miss any spots, go back in. Okay. All right. So this is our first coat. And again, this is a 6-inch dummy cake covered in crusting buttercream, just for demonstration purposes. The Mad Scientist cake will be posted on my Instagram account. It will be posted on my Facebook and also on Pinterest under Cakes and Crafts by Kass. Okay. Now that we have the top done, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add our drips. And all you're going to come is you're going to take your piping bag, and you're going to put half of it. See how I'm covering a little bit of the top where we already put buttercream, and then also where we're going to add the drip, so that way when you smooth it out it's easier. So you're going to go like this. Making sure that your buttercream is touching, so you're not leaving any of the other color showing, and just do it random. This would also be good for any Halloween cakes coming up. You can do dripping blood in buttercream instead of in fondant, because some people, you know, just don't want buttercream, want fondant. And this is good practice. And it's very quick. So I'm almost to the end now. Alright. I'm going to go through and check and make sure if I have any empty spots, I'm going to fill them in, because this will make it easier when we go back. I'm also going to check the top to make sure. As you can see right here, I need to add some. And this technique can be used with American buttercream. It can be used with Swiss meringue buttercream. It can be used with whipped cream, I'm sure, as well. Okay. Now I have a spatula. It's not offset, it's just a straight spatula, and a cup of hot water, and some napkins right here. And what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can move this so you guys can see it. Okay. it's very important you have your cake on a turntable as well, okay? You're gonna get your spatula in the water, tap it off, and then come in and very lightly, can you see that? Just that little bit of touching, how it's already helped smooth it? Very lightly, you're gonna go over your cake. Actually, I might need to get my angled spatula. We'll see. Let me put the water in the microwave. It's cooled down since I've had it out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my offset spatula here so I can just get the top done quicker. Gives me more surface area to cover. Okay. So hot water out of the microwave. I'm gonna get this as warm as I can. Tap off the extra. Really, all you're trying to do is smooth out those ridges. You're not really pressing down. Getting your buttercream even at the beginning will help a lot. Just move your turntable. If you see any low spots, like I have a really bad low spot right here, just go ahead and come back in. Add a little bit more. It's always better to have a little bit more than not enough. Right here, I can tell this is a low spot, so I'll just add a little bit more. I'm gonna heat up my spatula again. And back over. And it's very important that your water is hot. So we're almost done with the top. Like I said, it does not have to be, you know, perfect. I mean, the whole point is that it's supposed to be icing dripping down, right? Okay. So that's good for me for the top. Now we're going to move on to the sides where the drips are. So I'm going to switch to my smaller spatula. I'm going to stick that in the water so it can start to heat up. And let me move this so you can see it better. Okay. Take the spatula out, tap off the extra water. Then you're going to take your, find a drip and see how the middle right here where it touches. I'm going to start there. And there you go. So I do all the drips first. As soon as your knife gets cold, make sure you heat it back up. I'm not wiping it off, I'm just really tapping the extra water off. So you don't have to use, you know, like 50 or 60 paper towels for this technique, which is nice. And once we're done with the drips, what we'll do is we'll go back around and we'll smooth out all these little ridges and edges. And the buttercream has already had time to crust over. So basically you're just smoothing over the top that's already crusted over. Alright, 2 more drips and we are pretty much 85% of the way there, guys. Alright. Heat up my knife one more time and I'm going to come around just very softly around the edge here. So we can flatten out this rounded part. And then if you missed any spots, like right in here, we're going to blend that in. Making sure to keep your spatula warm. Once it gets cool, it's going to start to tear your buttercream. And this is our last section. We're almost done. It's a really great way to practice smoothing your buttercream. And it's, you know, it's organic, so you don't have to worry about it being perfectly straight. It's a really great beginner technique as well. And there you have it. Really easy. Buttercream drip technique.